The Boeing 727 hummed, slicing through the November sky. Passengers settled in, oblivious to the man who would soon rewrite their destinies. He sat in seat 18E, a nondescript figure in a dark suit and sunglasses, nursing a bourbon and soda. He called himself Dan Cooper, but history would remember him as DB Cooper, the alias that would become synonymous with audacity and enigma. Cooper was meticulous. He chose a flight nearing its end, minimizing potential complications. His target, Seattle-Tacoma Airport, a stone's throw from the Canadian border. As the plane cruised at 10,000 feet, a note was passed to a flight attendant. It was a simple message with life-altering implications. "I have a bomb." Panic rippled through the cabin as the gravity of the situation sunk in. Cooper, however, remained calm, his demeanor almost serene, a stark contrast to the fear that had gripped the plane. He laid out his demands: $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a refueling truck standing by in Seattle. This was no ordinary hijacking. This was a carefully orchestrated plan, executed with chilling precision. News of the hijacking crackled across radios, sending shockwaves through the nation. The FBI sprang into action, their agents swarming Seattle-Tacoma Airport, transforming it into a high-stakes chessboard. William Scott, a seasoned negotiator, was tasked with the unenviable job of communicating with Cooper, a man whose motives remained shrouded in mystery. Every word exchanged crackled with tension, a delicate dance between desperation and determination. Scott worked tirelessly, seeking to understand the man behind the sunglasses, to find a chink in his armor. Cooper, though, remained an enigma, his voice calm, his demands unwavering. He was a phantom, holding the lives of 36 passengers and 4 crew members in his hands. Hours crawled by, each tick of the clock amplifying the tension. The atmosphere inside the plane was thick with fear and uncertainty. Yet, amidst the chaos, Cooper maintained his composure, never raising his voice, never betraying his plan. He was a master conductor, orchestrating a symphony of fear and suspense from the confines of a hijacked plane. As dusk descended, casting long shadows across the tarmac, Cooper's demands were met. The money, in unmarked $20 bills, was loaded onto the plane along with the parachutes. Cooper, true to his word, released the passengers and some crew members, a glimmer of hope in the otherwise bleak situation. But the ordeal was far from over. With the plane refueled and his demands met, Cooper laid out his next move. He wanted to fly to Mexico City, a seemingly impossible demand given the limited fuel capacity. The FBI, however, played along, buying time as they desperately tried to unravel his plan and bring the hijacking to a peaceful resolution. The plane, now a gilded cage, taxied down the runway and lifted into the night sky. On board, Cooper outlined his escape plan to the remaining crew, a daring parachute jump into the darkness below. The crew, caught in a maelstrom of disbelief and terror, could only comply, their fate intertwined with this enigmatic figure who held their lives in his hands. The Boeing 727, a fugitive in the night sky, soared towards the unknown. Inside, Cooper finalized his preparations, his face obscured by the darkness of the cabin. The air crackled with a mix of apprehension and adrenaline, the silence punctuated by the roar of the engines and the frantic whispers of the terrified crew. At approximately 8:13 p.m., somewhere over the rugged wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper made his move. With the rear air stair lowered, he leaped into the night, 2 parachutes strapped to his back, the ransom money secured to his person. He vanished into the darkness, swallowed by the night and the vast expanse of the uncharted wilderness below. The plane, now a ghost ship, continued its flight, eventually landing safely in Reno, Nevada. The crew, shaken but alive, were greeted by a swarm of FBI agents eager for information, but Cooper had vanished, leaving behind a trail of questions and a mystery that would baffle investigators for decades to come. The manhunt began immediately, a desperate scramble across the dense forests and rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest. Hundreds of agents, aided by helicopters and tracking dogs, scoured the vast wilderness, their every step hampered by the unforgiving terrain and the knowledge that they were searching for a needle in a haystack. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. The trail ran cold. Despite the largest manhunt in U.S. history, no conclusive trace of Cooper was ever found. The ransom money, save for a small portion discovered years later along the Columbia River, vanished without a trace. DB Cooper had disappeared, as if swallowed whole by the legend he had created. Theories abounded, each more outlandish than the last, but none could definitively solve the enigma of DB Cooper. The mystery of D.B. Cooper has transcended the realm of true crime, evolving into a cultural phenomenon. His audacity, his meticulous planning, and his ghost-like disappearance have captivated the public imagination for decades, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and even a Hollywood movie. But beyond the thrill of the unknown, the story of D.B. Cooper speaks to something deeper within us. He represents a rebellion against the mundane, a yearning for adventure, a flicker of hope that maybe, just maybe, we can outwit the system and disappear into the shadows. His story is a testament to the enduring power of mystery, a reminder that some puzzles may never be solved, their secrets forever locked away in the annals of history. And so, the legend of D.B. Cooper lives on, a testament to the enduring power of mystery and the allure of the unknown.